Hi friends, welcome to the data channel. I'm back with another video. This time I'm going to discuss about the CI/CD pipeline with a combination of a dbt and Snowflake. The, um, the main agenda for this video is that we create the new incremental model in dbt and check in the code, and as soon as the code checked in, expectation is to trigger the dbt cloud job to verify the all the code is looking good and it didn't break anything before we merge into the main branch. Then once it's done, we'll merge it, and we delete the temporary branch and we check out the main branch and see the code. Then the expectation is that all the test cases will be passed. Then it is meaning that the code changes are looking good. So here I'm going to use the table from the Snowflake, uh, uh, which is the date dim table from the one of the test uh, sample data schema from the Snowflake. So this is the table, and um, the idea is that in this date dim table you have a one record per day, and look at this. So every per day you will see one record, and with our incremental model, we will expectation is that it will add the one record per day. Like suppose if I go and run the max data of it, it's giving like a backend date like some 2001 or something. But after we implement the incremental model and we schedule it to run every day, so that should insert the latest date as the max date in the table. Then that's what expectation. So that is the background here. So I have defined the source in the source.yaml file in the dbt project, and this is the source, and database name, your schema name, and this is the table. And so here itself we are verifying that okay, the date is the primary key, d underscore date column is the primary key here. So we are expecting that should be unique and not null. So this way you no need to do another like unit test case on the data to make sure that we are aligned with these conditions. Instead of that, in source itself dbt will take care of this, and it will give us the purified data for that. Okay, so that's all the source background here. So um, without wasting time, let's go and implement the incremental model. So I am in VS Code, and these are the existing models I developed before, but now I'm going to create a new file here, and we'll do it. So let's go to the terminal, and I will clean up this everything, and let's create the new model here. Code incremental model 3.sql file. So this will open up the new file in the my models folder, and save it. So the file will be created here. Then let's add the configurations here. So I use the config method. Inside that materialized, we set it as incremental, and unique key for this table is going to be date. So unique score key is equals to d underscore date. So that is the column, and we'll name it as a alias is equals to date dim underscore new. So this is the header level configuration for the table. Then let's write the SQL query to fetch the the whole data from the table first. From then we use the source here. Source, and as I showed earlier, we'll be referring to the source YAML file, and this is the source we are trying to refer. Go increment here, and my table name is, yeah, date underscore dim. So this will fetch everything, and where, since we are planning to create the type 2 table, sorry, deltas, so I will make sure that uh, we get the less than of current date, so that when you run the next time, it will get the latest date. So it will be less than or equals to current date. This will get whole data from the existing table till today, and put the ginger condition here, saying that okay, if is incremental, then only apply this and filter as well, meaning that d, yeah, d underscore date should be greater than select max of d underscore date from this. Here this refers to the newly creating dimension. This is what meaning of this. What it will do is, when we run the first time, it goes here, and it will assume okay, it will check for this condition is incremental, and first it will put everything or dump into the new table. Then once it done, it realized that okay, so this is the incremental condition, then it will try to run it, and obviously it will fail because of we don't have anything beyond today. So then you'll get only data till today. Let's close the if condition. When I run tomorrow, what it will do is okay, it is incremental, then I don't do this, I'll run this condition, then it will bring only the delta from previous load. So that's what happened here. Then we're done with implementing the script. So next is, let's make it as a proper Git repository. I will check out this as a temporary repository, and we test it, and if everything goes fine, the code looking good, then we will merge this temporary branch into the main branch and apply or run the job on the production. Before that, as soon as we check in code to the temporary branch, the expectation is that it goes to the cloud, is the Git repository, and you'll see the pull request here. As soon as we create the pull request from the temporary branch, the expectation is to automatically that will trigger the dbt test job from here, the CI/CD job. What it will do is it will run all the tests and make sure that we did not break any previous things. Then once it's success, then we will merge the branch in GitHub. If not, we'll go back to our development environment, and if we try to fix that, and again we will rerun the job here. Then success, then we will merge the branches. That's it. So our expectation is reached. So let's check out the changes into new branch. Git checkout hyphen b branch temp branch. So now we switch it to the temp branch from main. Make sure that branch, see, the star indicates that is current branch. So let's add the changes to the temporary branch. Git add. So we added the changes to the temporary branch, then commit. Git commit. We put the commit message, added it, date underscore dim underscore model. Let's check in. Sorry, it should be M, not D. Okay, so we committed the changes. Let's push this to the Git remote repository. Okay. Git push origin, then take the new branch name. This is the temporary branch. Yes. So we push a change it to the remote repository. The expectation is that when we go to the Git UI, you should see the pull request popping up. So I'm here in GitHub and see. So this is the pull request. We got it. So what? Let's create the pull request here. Okay. So added date dim new model. This is what we push from our local. Then let's create the pull request. Yes. So the expectation as soon as we create the pull request, it should trigger the new dbt cloud job. So this is where the continuous integration and the continuous deployment will work. So now the expectation is that the cloud job should start now. So when I go here, see, so this clone the Git repository and created the profile and it started running the steps in sequence. So all tests are fast, all tests are running fine. Will be getting done soon. Right. So all tests are passed, meaning that the code we pushed from your local repository to remote is looking good. I have merged the branch, so good to go. So let's go back to Snowflake and verify it. Okay, so this is the thing. Let me select from it. The star from 3 and max of d underscore date. Right. So today is 23. So this is the max date. If you run the same model tomorrow, you should be seeing one row for tomorrow's date. So that is how we build the incremental models in dbt. So thanks for watching. That's all for this video. Have a good day.